All right, sorry guys, this is part two to that video. Yes, they can't listen. This company is so stupid that when they make their own side show for upcoming superstars to go to their main show, the main guy that owns the main other shows gets salty because he's not running it the way he wants to run it. And then when he wants to run it, he buries it in the ground because he sees all these people and they're like, you're not worthy. All of you are not worthy. I mean, look at this guy. Look at him. I like big, sexy men. You know? If that's the case, Vince, how come you didn't deny Stone Cold Steve Austin? How come you didn't deny Chris Benoit? How come you didn't deny Eddie Guerrero? You see, these are the things that we need to talk about. These are the things we need to question. Alright? And then you actually go more deeper and you find out that this company is a fucking piece of shit. And it's fucking... There's certain people that live in this world that are pure fucking disgusting. And they work in companies that are pure fucking disgusting. You think... You guys think that this goes to conspiracy and all that shit. But guys, if you want to know the core reason why the company is shit, I'll tell you why your company is shit right now. It's because they have no creativity. They have no creativity. They haven't had creativity for a while now. For a very long while. Why? Why they don't have creativity? It's because that's not them. Remember that whole theory of like, hey, the McMahons that we see on television are not really the McMahons that we see in real life? What if that was true? I'm not saying it is true. I'm not saying it's fake or it's real. But what if it was true? See, this is the stuff that we need to think of. Might not be true, but what if it could? We're so far off to say, oh, that's not true. But yet, if I told you sex trafficking was happening, you would believe me. But even there's some people out there that say that, oh, that's not true. Because if it's not in front of their face, fuck it, right? Fuck it. This is the type of situation we live in this fucking planet, and a lot of people are fucking idiots about it. Okay? You see, some of your entertainment stuff like WWE just wants you to be distracted. And what is it, Joan Cronin? Shout out to you. I just finished his video before I started part 2. Look at his video, him talking about WWE. I'll put that link in the video in the description box because what he's mentioning is literally, I don't want to say woke or get broke and all that shit. I don't want to say that because that's the label, that's the agenda that these motherfuckers that fucked up your Star Wars movies, that fucked up your fucking Ghostbusters movie. These are the people that are in the behind the scenes. That don't give a fuck about entertainment, and they just want to fuck it up every chance they get. They don't care about getting people that are good at being creative because they're not creative themselves. Why they're not creative is because they're not part of nature. Guys, I'm sorry to tell you, if you're not part of nature, you're not going to be creative. That's how it is. There are people in this planet that are not creative. Why? Because they don't have a soul or a spirit. That matters. We live in, guys, you're acting like, you're acting like that doesn't evolve around all these movies and video games. Why do you think they fail? Why do you think people complain about them? Why do you think people say it's always hollow and a heartless movie? There's nothing to it, basically. Like, for example, Ghostbusters 2016. This is not an enlightenment video. This is fact and true video. This is something that you literally can see on a daily basis. If Joan Cronin can see this, I hope I'm saying his right. I hope I'm saying his name right because I don't want to get this guy's name mixed up. Yeah, the Joan Cronin show. So if he's seeing it, but he's also questioning. You see, this is what you need to do. He needs to question. He might not be a brother, but he can make it out and go to the 5D and 6D level. It's because our ancestors that are color people created Caucasian people. And WWE knows that shit. Why do you think they grab color people like Mark Henry, and they made him to the world's strongest man. Literally, look up Mark Henry to see what he was doing around 1996 before he went to WWE. Found out how much, see how old Mark Henry was when he lifted weights when he was a teenager. When you do things that are unfathom to the human brain, the government is gonna fucking get you. No matter what. Okay? It doesn't matter if you're in a school system. Do you think the fucking school protects your ass? No, they eye on you, man. They eye on you. Why do you think that when there's a school anniversary, they fucking send a letter to you, even though you might be all the way across the country? Isn't that kind of fucking scary? Like, isn't that kind of weird? I don't want to be associated with my school shit at all when I grow up, basically. Then you send me a letter saying that, oh, here's the anniversary of your college shit, or your high school prom and shit. You want to meet the people that you know, like, for example, it's like, why you send me this letter? This is past shit. I don't care. Why should I care? The reason I mentioned this in this WWE video is because, guys, there's a reason why this company is dying. There's a reason why this company is gone. If you don't want to take my word for it or be like, oh, you're stupid or you're crazy and shit like that, go ahead, think like that. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And there's people that subscribe to me that see through my see through what I see, because it's not bullshit, it's fact. And the reason I say, oh, see through my bullshit is because they know it's not bullshit. Okay? Because they done the fucking goddamn research. And at least meditated. Because that's the most important part in this planet. A lot of people want to say, what's the meaning of fucking life? Getting grounded, being part of nature. Knowing that you cannot die. You're a god and a goddess. And that only goes to, sadly, that only goes to colored people. Why? It's because colored people made everything around here. Colored people. Hispanics and black people. Why do you think we get targeted every fucking time? Why do you think they never portray us good in freaking movies and shit? If you don't believe me on that, then look at this movie, The Egyptian Gods. Okay, look at the actors here. They look Caucasian, right? Look at the Egyptian gods over there in Egypt. Tell me if they look Caucasian. You mean to tell me there's going to be Caucasian people around the desert area? Back then it wasn't desert, but you, for example, a desert area, a tropical area. You're going to have Caucasian people there while sun is beaming them. It's not if you think of science logic here, it's not accurate. I'm sorry, it's not. It's not fucking accurate. Science logically, it is not accurate. So don't say that, oh yeah, we were there. No, you fucking wasn't. Science logically, you weren't there. For crying out loud, the sun was more there. If the sun is, wherever the sun is, basically, is where more dark-skinned people are in. That's a fact. That's not like racist and shit. That's a fucking fact. Okay? Going back to WWE, that the reason I'm mentioning this shit is because they all know this. Everyone in WWE, the wrestlers, the fucking promoters, the fucking, Vince, all of them fucking know this shit. Why they try to hide it? It's because that's their goal. That's their game. If you don't know who the fuck you are, they're doing their job. They don't want you. Look, Joe Cronin mentioned that, hey, maybe this is supposed to be shit for a reason. So can stop watching all of this shit and pay attention to what's really happening to the planet. And bravo. To be honest. I didn't have thought about that. But when he pointed that out, I was just like, you know what? You know what? You know who was doing that? The planet herself. Because the planet herself is alive. And she's making sure that everything that around you that you love is gone. All your video games, all your movies. Star Wars, Pokemon, Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, all of that's gone. All of it. Chucky, Jason, Freddy, all of that's gone. It's going to be gone forever. Okay? Some people might be like, no, my favorite things. Not knowing all of those things that they showed you in these movies are literally real anyways. Freddy Krueger's real. Jason's real. Why do you think in Ready Player One, they showed an award that there's different wards? Of you going to a Batman ward, a Superman ward. That's real. That's a real thing. That's why they put it in movies. Okay? You mean to tell me that's fake? So wait, in the future, when I can have a headset and then go to different fucking planets and shit, you think that would be real? But if I told you it now, you think it's fake. It's the same analogy of it. The only difference is you're not using a headset. Your third eye is open, and you're going out in the cosmos. Don't you want to do that instead of being on a fucking goddamn goggles all day with a screen and sitting down? You're not doing anything. Did you read the book Ready Player One? You should read that book, man. Don't watch the movie. Read the book. Seriously. Then watch the movie, but read the book. Read the fucking book. Because half of these characters are sitting on chairs, and I'm just like, none of you guys are not going to mention your health problems and shit? None of you? None of you. Half of these wrestlers know all of this shit. You want to have wrestlers that talk about the flat earth and shit. To be honest, look, in my enlightenment video, I will talk about flat earths in another channel. I won't talk about it here. All I have to tell you is this, people. The reason they talk about these stuff is for a reason. People want to talk about, oh, that's political and all that. Wait a minute. How is talking about the planet political? You're stupid. You're fucking stupid. The planet is being pissed off and she's killing people that are not supposed to be part of this planet. How is that political? That is actually happening right now as we speak. Why do you think? Have you noticed that there's floods in other woods, other parts of the world, but it's not happening in your neck of the woods? Why? 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 Because the planet herself is killing people that are not part of nature. Notice where the floods are happening at that are not part of nature. And I'm talking about the people. There's a reason why the fires in California started happening. People started noticing, wait a minute. These are happening in Caucasian people's houses. The rich ones. What does that tell you? Don't tell me the planet's racist, because that's fucking funny. The planet's racist? The planet's racist. Okay. See, that's how you know you sound like a dumb motherfucker at that point. Really dumb motherfucker. And that's how I know that you will never understand or understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Because that right there should tell you that, damn, man, like someone think, at that point, if that doesn't get into your head, like something's different to this planet and something that you've been knowing has been a lie all these years and something's going on around here that you don't know about, if that doesn't tell you anything, then I don't know what to tell you. When someone comes out of nowhere and says, oh, the planet's racist because, oh, the sun is beaming on me and I'm getting bubbles and shit and I'm popping and I'm dying and shit. And you're not? What does that tell you? The reason I'm mentioning this all in this WWE video is because this company knows what's happening to this planet and they want to get out. They want to, why do you think they want to sell the company? Why do you think they releasing superstars? And why do you think they trying to make as much money as they can to get the fuck out? Mostly everybody. For kind of long, this happened in 2020 or 2019. Have you noticed that everybody, all the COOs on top, like Disney, left. They left. Where are they? Where are they? You remember that in 2019 or 2020? There's an article about it. Look it up. You can't be this dumb. You can't be this dumb. Don't fucking frustrate me with your fucking pissed off dumbness. Because I'll grab your fucking head and ram it through a fucking brick wall. Because that's how pissed off I will get to dumb people, man. Alright? You can't be that dumb. You can't be that dumb. If you're dumb enough to not research it, then maybe you don't deserve to live to begin with. Oh, that's fucked up. How is it fucked up if you're not going to put knowledge in you? That's how you can, that's the only way you survive in this planet. Did you know that? Not by fighting or to see the survival of the fittest. It's about knowledge. The more knowledge you have, the more you survive around here, man. It makes sense. If you're out in the woods and you don't know how to survive, you're dead. You're dead. But if you have that mindset of know how to survive in the fucking wild, you will do it. Right? Don't fuck with me. Man, come on. What does this have to do with WWE though? WWE is shutting. It's breaking. It's because of what's happening around this planet. They can't continue what they're doing anymore, guys. I've been waiting for years to look at WWE and be like, when are they, like, guys, time is up for your masters that look like reptiles. All right? Believe me or not. I don't give a fuck if you believe me or not. All right? That shit's real. Why do you think they put it in your movies? All right? Seriously. Even Joe Conan mentioned it. He's like, I don't know. But you know what? If you see this video, Joe Conan, shout out to you because yes, it's true. It's been true. They've been here since 1492. 1492, that sounds familiar. Exactly. You see, put the patterns together. Ever since 1492, this planet hasn't been the same. Ever since 1492, ever since that day, now this system is gone. Ever since 1492 happened, the system has been around. Now it's ending now. It's gone. It was gone last year. Now we live in the decades of the gods and goddesses. Yes, we're living in the gods and goddesses life now. Meaning you're going to see shit that you never saw before. People are going to be like, oh, you can't even see those in movies. It's going to be bigger than a movie, motherfucker. All right? Seriously. That's why I get pissed off at YouTubers sometimes with Just Alex and all that, pointing out the fucking vaccine and shit. Yeah, I said it. And I'm just like, do you research? Do you know what's in there? You don't? Then don't look at me and be like, oh, it's my fault. I'm the problem. No, I'm not. I know what's in there. Do you? You don't want to know what's in there. Because if I tell you, you'll be like, they would never do that to us. Why are you looking at your government and be like, yeah, you love us, yeah. But then go back and be like, fuck the government. They treat me like shit. But yet when I tell you what they do to us, common people, you be like, fuck you, they're not doing that. You can't have it both ways, dude. You can't have it be like, oh, they fucked me over. Then when someone else says they fucked me over, you be like, oh, stop complaining. Grow the fuck up. But you can cry about it? You can complain about it? No, man. And I'm not saying just Alex did that or anything like that. That's just an example. It's just that when people mention the whole vaccine shit, because, Jeff Hardy look, guys, even in 2019, I said this in my old YouTube channel that got deleted. People that got, oh, I got the, instead of getting I'm talking about, oh, they got the sickness, basically. When they say that, you know what that tells you? That should tell you that they can't take adrenochrome anymore. Adrenochrome comes from little babies. And when you drink it, or you take it in from your eye, what do you think some of these wrestlers have fucking dark eyes out of nowhere? Jim Ross, with all those puffy eyes and shit like that, with all blackness and shit. I know what he fucking did. You think this is fucking fake? Yet there are statues and fucking plates of people cutting little kids up. Oh, that's nothing. What makes you think that this is happening in the planet? Cognitive dissonant, man. That's why I'm gonna fucking smack the fucking people like that. You know what? I'm doing a part 3. Fuck it. I'll see you guys later.